Hey guys, I just wanted to give you a quick heads up that the tech gremlins got us a little bit in this episode. It's not unlistenable, but you might notice some weird skips here and there. I just wanted to give you a heads up, but enjoy the episode.
An Unconventional Threesome is a comedy podcast hosted by three rude, crude, and tattooed dudes. We tell you this so you can shield your children's eyes and cover their ears. If you don't, we're not responsible for the fun and exciting new words that they'll start using. Enjoy.
Welcome to the show, yeah, it's a blast. Turn the volume up, we got to laugh. Every joke's a hit, you'll have a fit. Sit back, relax, let's start this bit. Tuned in live from the internet's heart, where every word is a work of art. Comedy gold, it never gets old. Jump aboard, let the fun unfold.
Welcome to an Unconventional Threesome, a conversation comedy podcast that is hosted by three dudes who have no business having a podcast. My name is John, and I am the Lord of the Dance.
Jay's here too.
This is D Money with the sex appeal.
We went out of order there, and I don't know how I feel about it.
It threw me off.
Yeah, it definitely threw me off too. I think we're going to have to go ahead and cancel this week's episode.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
So, how's everybody surviving the heat?
That's got me all screwed up, man. I even did the intro wrong.
We got our electric bill, which is normally sub $200, and it was $330, and I am not happy about it, but all there is air conditioner is running is not helping things.
Yeah, it's the only thing I don't like about having the ACs on. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna, especially at night when I'm trying to sleep. I will pay a lot more. I am not sleeping in a hot room.
Yeah, ours wasn't that high, but that brings me to a question. Thermostat setting. Where do you guys keep it at? Because you all know my missus is from the ice planet of Hoth.
I mean, it all depends on the season.
Yeah, right now my thermostat is off.
I mean, my thermostat's still on and reading, but in the kitchen it reads probably 78 or so. But I don't spend a shit ton of time in the kitchen unless, well, who am I kidding? I spend a lot of time at the fridge, but that's kind of cooler anyways. In the living room, typically the portable AC we have in there is set to 70, somewhere in there. And then the one in the bedroom is set to 66-ish. Just because that's a more comfortable sleeping temperature. But at the office that I work at, they put me in a corner all by myself, which makes sense because I am typically one that is muttering, grumbling, swearing. So it seems to, I seem to get put in a corner no matter where I work, which I don't mind. But anyways, it's over next to the thermostat, and my former boss yells at me on a regular basis from the other side of the floor, telling me to turn it up. It is freezing in there, but I typically have that. It's only at 71.
Yeah, your former boss sounds like a big baby. 71, no. That's very comfortable.
I agree.
But my AC is set to 63.
They have them that go that low? The lowest the one in my bedroom will go is 64.
Ours can go to 62.
Wow.
But yeah, at night I need it to be like an Arctic in there.
Yeah, we're rocking 64. In the winter, when we've got to run heat, I keep it at 62. Summer, when she's home, the best I can do is 64, because otherwise it's not a thing. Gets migraines, I guess. I don't know. I've gotten used to it.
Well, and for some reason, I find it necessary to sleep with a comforter year round. So I think that's part of the reason why I have to have it so cold in the bedroom, is so I can continue to sleep with my blankie.
Yep, same thing here.
But in the wintertime, it's usually set to like 68 in the day. And then at night, we have it drop down to 58. It's on a timer.
It sounds like you might be due for some new air conditioners, sir.
Well, we just have 3 of them because I have one in the office that's currently running behind me. So if there's a low drone coming through, just know that I'm sorry for the shitty audio quality. It's not my fault that it's 1,000 degrees here.
It's only like 90. It's not that bad. I'll take this over the fucking blizzards in the winter, I'll tell you that.
fuck you and the horse you rode in on. I can warm up a fuck of a lot easier than I can fucking cool down. I'm about to start. I'm going to strip naked right on this camera right now.
I'm not telling you to stop.
Thank God this is an audio platform. And then the other issue with this summer is sunburns. I am always perpetually fucking sunburned.
That's because you're pasty as a ghost.
And I know this is curtailing off of last episode where I said, I'm a little bit tanner than I was last year, but I don't take my shirt off when I go lay on the picnic table at work in the office. But when I'm working on the cars, I'm just wearing my A shirt. And was working on the van yesterday, and no, look at that. My shoulders are fucking sunburnt.
Yeah, usually when I get burnt, I'm burnt for like a day or two, and then it just goes away. I don't necessarily tan a ton, but yeah, my burns usually don't last. But what I will say, when I had my motorcycle and I rode in to work all the time, I had those t-shirts on. My arms looked good. They were nice and tan then.
But you had the farmer's tan because you were wearing t-shirts.
Yeah. Man, I miss that thing.
Yeah, I miss my Jeep some days too, but then I think about all the work I had to put into it, so then I stopped missing it. How do you guys eat your tacos? And I don't mean that in a weird sexual way.
With my mouth.
But do you go top to bottom, left to right?
Left to right, like a fucking corn on the cob. Is that
Yeah, I'm confused. How I didn't think there was multiple ways to eat the taco.
Well, you kind of hold it and you just go in it from the top, I guess.
Well, first off, I think a good question is soft shell or hard shell.
Oh, soft or go kill yourself.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
I don't know if I'm feeling like I want to
God.
hurt myself, I will get hard shell. The crunch. It's nice to have a texture difference. You can't disagree with that sentiment.
I love taking one bite and then the entire thing just fucking shattering onto the plate. That's so convenient.
Life hack. Put a fucking tortilla on the plate underneath the hard taco. Boom, second taco's already made for you.
Why even bother then?
Because the texture difference is great.
The soft taco is the savior and it should just be the only one.
If you feel like doing extra laundry, I guess, sure, grab the hard taco, smash the shit out of it against your chest.
Well, I don't eat tacos off my chest like a fucking otter.
But yeah, I eat tacos left to right, I think. I truly do not understand how else you can eat a taco.
Well, you can kind of eat it like a sandwich. And you hold it like a sandwich.
The opening is always pointing up, not sideways.
All I can see is John holding a taco like a fucking clod of corn and just driving the damn short bus because, good God.
I'm not saying I do, but I'm making an argument for it.
You wear cowboy boots and a football helmet at the same time when you fucking eat these tacos?
It's the same principle as a sandwich, though, except it has a sealed bottom. So why can't you eat it like a sandwich? And just bite into the top of that motherfucker.
Sociopath. I'm a normal human. I'm a human.
What you do, I thought you were an American, D.
I almost wasn't. Canada almost kept me.
I'm an American, and I eat my taco from the leftern pointy end to the other side.
Yeah, that's a good point. I always do go left to right. Why wouldn't we go? I guess because we're holding in our right dominant hand. We're all righties. So I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels weird to try and, as I'm doing it physically now, trying to turn my head to the left and eat out of my left hand.
First off, I think we need to do this this is just we got to get together for tacos. But I think if we tried it with our non-dominant hand, we would miss our fucking mouths, and it would be hilarious.
With hard shells, we'll make a big fucking mess. The hostess will love us.
Now you're crossing a line with the hard shell bullshit.
Well, I will say when we usually go out for your birthday and we get those big ass tacos, those have the crunchy but those shells are different. Those are like the chalupa fried. Those have more structural integrity.
It's a fried flour tortilla. Typically, your fried hard shells are corn tortillas, so they're a little more brittle and fragile. I don't know if you've ever fucked with soft corn tortillas, but they're borderline useless.
No.
Unless you warm them up.
You have to warm them up slightly, and then also you got to double them up.
Yes.
You got to do the smaller ones. You got to double them up. That's how you do the corn tortillas. Corn tortillas are superior to flour tortillas.
Fuck you.
You think so?
100%.
The fact that I have to go through 10 steps to make it fucking edible and do what I want instantly disqualifies it from being better.
Where do you get your data, D?
From years of practice and research.
No, if I can just walk into a fucking cabinet, grab a fucking flour tortilla, throw some shit in it, eat it, that's 8 less steps. Fantastic. But if I gotta go warm it up, I gotta warm up a second one so it doesn't fucking shatter all over the place. Fuck you.
I'm shocked that you're a soft taco fan, which is the right way to be, but you would go corn over flour.
I will admit, flour is a little bit more versatile. Like, my boys, because I haven't gone grocery shopping yet, they've been eating peanut butter and fluff in tortillas.
I fucking had PB&J in tortilla before this show.
Peanut butter and honey, wrap it in a tortilla, baby.
Yeah, I didn't think they were gonna go for it, but they've been fucking gnawing it. But like, I wouldn't do that with a corn tortilla. So I would say flour tortillas are more versatile, but if I had an option, I'm gonna go corn.
By versatile, you're saying edible. That's what I'm hearing out of you.
Well, you're not listening. There are differences. Versatile, you can just do more with it.
Like what? Like spackle some fucking drywall? Like what? Aside from eating it, what is the process and the need for versatility?
You can put more of a variety of things in a flour tortilla than you can in a corn tortilla.
It's more accommodating to other flavors, I guess. Is that what you're saying?
Okay. I'll accept that.
So I guess my question then is, why are you messing around with corn tortillas if you've just mentioned the superiority of flour repeatedly?
I didn't say that they were superior. I just said they were more versatile. No. Again, you're not listening to the words that I am saying.
I'm hearing the words. You just don't know what the fuck they mean because you've said in other ways that flour is superior to corn. So help me understand why you like corn better.
Well, let's look at it from a different angle right now. So you're trying to hire somebody for a job. Are you going to look for somebody who's more versatile or can only do one thing? You're going to look for someone more versatile. So therefore, you're going to hire them, making them superior to the homeless hobo that can't do or can only do one thing.
No.
You're looking for a cardiologist, then I don't give a shit if you can change the oil and
thank you
and drywall.
If I'm hiring someone to come in and do electric work, well, I don't give a fuck if he can also play tic-tac-toe and paint me a beautiful picture. I want him to be able to do the electric work.
Well, and honestly,
and be good at it.
We're getting ahead of ourselves here because if D is hiring somebody, a lot of mistakes have been made, or a lot of people were like just not available to make decisions that day.
That is also very true.
I remember the time D tried to interview a guy.
Oh yeah, we did talk about this.
Yeah, we did.
Yo, that guy had some issues going on. I don't know if he ever actually started working there. I never saw him in the office, but I was pretty convinced he was going to be waiting for me in the parking lot.
It's a hard no from us.
To be fair, he did not fit the role.
Because he was going for a job 4 levels above the role for which we were interviewing.
Exactly. So I didn't do anything wrong.
He's not wrong. Well, if we're talking about versatility, let's dive down another rabbit hole. What do you think is more versatile? Pie or grilled cheese?
If you're talking about number of different varieties and things of that nature in terms of versatility, I'm going to go pie.
And I would contend that anything you can put in a pie, you can make into a grilled cheese.
You could, but do you want pumpkin grilled cheese?
Why not? I'm a basic white bitch.
I'm going to say, if you wear Uggs, you get bonus points.
How would you make an apple pie into a grilled cheese?
So what you would do for like an apple pie grilled cheese, well, if even just incorporating apples into a grilled cheese, take some apples, some ham, and a nice Gouda cheese, grill that bad boy up. That's a fantastic sandwich.
All right, that's a good point. Good point.
I don't think you can give me a single ingredient that you would use in a pie that I could not use in a grilled cheese.
This is a good point. I'm gonna have to think about this one.
And I've had this argument before on the internet where the most arguments happen.
You know, I would say the only thing that the pie has over the grilled cheese is that you could feed. Well, I guess it does depend on the size. On average, a pie I think could feed more people than a grilled cheese.
What about like dessert pies though? Like I can't imagine a lemon meringue or a key lime grilled cheese.
So for a dessert style grilled cheese, you would typically use like a goat cheese, something with a little more acidity to contradict the sweetness of fruit or whatever you were, the sweet that you were putting between two slices of bread. So, I could probably do a cherry grilled cheese. Use fresh cherries, some goat cheese. Probably just end it there. But if I was feeling particularly spicy, you could throw some prosciutto in there for a nice salty content to it.
Damn. Yeah, I'm going to be thinking about this a lot.
Welcome to my hell. This is what I think. This is the shit I think about on my way home from work. It's a 30-minute drive.
This is the shit I think about at work. This is why I never get anything done.
That's why you never answer your goddamn pings.
No, I'm usually just shitting on the clock.
CEO makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time.
Yep. Man, how great would it have been to see our CEO at Coldplay.
Oh dear God.
I will say, I think it would be very fascinating to see your own CEO get busted at a Coldplay concert for cheating. To be just that much closer into it.
Well, you know what's fascinating about that whole thing is I know we talked about it last week when we recorded, but how quickly it's just fucking died. So it went up, it blew up, ruined their lives, and then it's gone within a week and a half. It's fucking fantastic how quickly the internet moves on.
Yeah, it's the internet. What happens? It's giving people the attention span of a toddler.
Granted, we did lose quite a number of celebrities since that happened. Ozzy Osbourne, Hulk Hogan, couple others, Chuck Mangione.
Who is that guy?
He's a jazz trumpetist. He plays jazz music. We'll just leave it at that. I'm cutting the trumpetist out.
And then we lose Theo Huxtable at the same time.
Yeah, I saw that one. That one's sad. I watched him in the Resident. I think that's what it was. Another one of those doctor shows. My wife was watching it and got me sucked into it. He was so fucking good on that show. He was a smooth jazz guy on that show. That was really good.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, if you're a Hulk Hogan fan, I would not recommend going on Twitter. There is no love lost for that man dying on there.
Yeah, I could never sit here and say that he was a great human being towards the end. I don't know how he was early career, but certainly turned some people off of him towards the end.
It hit kind of hard though, as an '80s kid. I had a friend reach out that he was really, really emotional about it. And I remember, we were all wrestling fans when we were younger.
Right.
I don't even know if it's hit me yet.
Well, and I was at a concert, a heavy metal concert, the day Ozzy died. And I'm just so weird about death. I'm pretty much just don't even acknowledge it and just kind of move on. And as heartless as to say, that's just how I deal with it. Shed a few tears and move on. But they like everyone that was out there, with the exception of one band, and it kind of was a little strange that they didn't, dedicated their set to Ozzy, which is kind of cool to see. And the venue put up a big thing for Ozzy, and played a lot of Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne hits between sets, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, I gotta say, there's really been no celebrity death that's really impacted me. I will say, the closest one was Chester
Bennington, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the only one really so far that's really made me stop and think, like, damn, that is sad.
Well, and I'm going to come back to Chester Bennington, but I want to talk about the celebrity that hit me the hardest, and I would qualify him as maybe a B-list. He's an A-list in my opinion. John Panette. Comedian. He played in at least one episode of Seinfeld. He did a few movies and TV shows and stuff like that, but he was just a phenomenal comedian. When he died, that one hit me pretty hard. But going back to Chester Bennington, did you know that he was working on compiling a list of all the Hollywood pedos?
Oh my gosh. No, I didn't. We're going back to, what was that guy?
Yeah. Goonies.
Corey Feldman.
Thank you. Yeah. So it's almost like down the conspiracy hole theory. Was he dispatched of, much like Epstein?
Whoa. That was natural causes, brother.
Sorry, Jay, I cut you off. What were you saying?
I was just going to share love for John Panette.
Who was he on Seinfeld?
So, do you remember the final episode of Seinfeld? Actually, it was the last two episodes of Seinfeld where the rather large gentleman gets robbed and carjacked.
Oh, him?
That's John Panette.
Oh, okay. Yes, I know of him. That's the only thing I know of him from.
He was in The Punisher as well, the one with Thomas Jane.
Okay.
And I feel like he was in, I don't know if they were the Ernest movies or if they were just in a similar vein. He was in there too.
That was not the same person, because I think that gentleman just passed away. But they looked very similar. Actually, you know what? I'm going to IMDb this motherfucker. John Panette, IMDb.
Yeah, let's figure out what else he was in, because he was awesome.
Known for The Punisher Jr., which is a phenomenal Danny DeVito, Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Didn't they do one where Danny DeVito was pregnant?
That's Junior, where Arnold's pregnant.
The
Punisher, The Last Godfather, Do It for Uncle Manny, Dr. Katz, Professional Therapist, Seinfeld.
What would you say how bad the ending of Seinfeld was?
Well, it was the same conversation they were having in that prison cell is the same conversation that were having when they opened the series.
Were they talking about cereal?
Top Button.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, it still sucked. That was such a bad ending. I hated it.
John Panette was also an Elf. Revenge of the Nerds 3 and 4. Did not know those even existed. And that's pretty much it. Oh, now I want to watch his stand-up.
Still a sizable list.
Yeah, no, I mean, and that wasn't all of it. That was just everything or someone might possibly know him in. And
I have seen just about none of those.
You uncultured swine.
You need to check out Junior. That one's a fantastic, stupid movie. What was the other movie that DeVito and Schwarzenegger were in?
Twins.
Twins, that's it. That one's also so fucking stupid. I love it. All right, I think it's time we take a tiny little small detour down Capitalist Street, and we will be right back.
Funny stories late at night. Every episode is a treat. Get ready for something sweet.
Hello, my name is Mildred, and I am the founder and owner of Grandma's Ginger Gum. My gum is a homemade blend of ginger, chili powder, milk substrate, and of course, love. This gum has the zing that will make you sing. Our ginger is locally sourced from North Dakota, the ginger capital of the Midwest. I am legally obligated to tell you that the FDA allows for at least one piece of cat hair in every piece of my delicious ginger gum. So if you find two, please don't report me to the authorities. This is all I have. So get yourself a pack of Grandma's ginger gum. You won't regret it.
This ad is not sponsored by any sort of real company, and the advice given in this ad is not real and some total made up bullshit.
Why do you think that anime has come into the mainstream and is no longer taboo? Because when I was in school, if you watched anime, you would get the shit kicked out of you.
It's because masculinity has died.
No, you fucking boomer. That's not
Wait,
why.
you need some money.
Well, it's funny with my generation. I was going through grade school in the 90s, and Pokemon was first hitting shelves and taking the nation by storm. And by the way, if you still have some of your cards from when you were that age, go ahead and fucking sell them now. They're doing pretty good. Strike while the iron's hot. Anywho, that is an anime. So was that part of the comeuppance of anime making it into the US?
So I would say I agree. Like when I was in like middle school and high school, anime was definitely taboo or seen as wicked nerdy. And that's also what I thought. But I feel so stupid for that now because it's fucking not. It's so good. There's just
When did you start getting into it?
honestly, probably 4 years ago, maybe.
That was quite a break.
Yeah, like I in the anime world, I am still very new with it. But I just think it's one of those things where kind of like butt sex. If you really try it, you might like it. Because there is really something for anyone. There's so many different kinds of anime out there where depending on what you want to watch, you can find an anime for it.
Right, so anime's like butt sex. Good job, dude.
You know what? Fuck yes, it is. And I'm all for it.
Well, I was in a comic book store this past weekend, and I was there for 2 hours while they graded and assessed my Pokemon collection from when I was a kid. And that gave me plenty of time to examine every corner of this comic book store. And I wandered into the anime. Is it still anime when it's in a graphic novel? Whatever it was.
Manga.
I thought manga was the porn version.
No, that's hentai.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Anywho, I pick up the book and, I go to open it and the barcode's like on the front of the book. And I'm like, that's weird. And I'm kind of just flipping through it. And my wife was like, no, you read it right to left.
Right to left. Yeah.
And I tried even just opening the book right to left. And I immediately fucking almost threw up. This is vile. And I just put it right back on the shelf. I wasn't even going to try and figure out what it was about.
Yeah, no. It is weird because I have a couple different mangas. It is weird getting used to it, but once you do, it's pretty simple. Like if you've read comics, you could get used to it.
Are you still talking about butt sex, D?
No, I haven't read any animes about that, but no. But my buddy, like for the longest time, was like, "Dude, you got to start watching One Piece." Like One Piece is like super super big right now, and it's been big for a while, but it's like really blown up in the past couple years. And I was like, "Dude, there's no way I'm watching," because at that time there was like 800 episodes. I'm like, "There's no fucking way I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna watch 800 episodes."
You did in a weekend, didn't you?
No, no. I'm over 1,100 episodes in, and I wait every week for this show to come out. It's so good. Like last week, oh my god! If there's anyone that watches anime or watches One Piece, they'll know Kuma's story. The writing in it is so good. It is on par with some of the best shows that anyone's watching. I swear to God. Like when I was a kid, I liked Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, but for some reason I never saw those things as anime. I just thought they were really fucking cool cartoons. But yeah, so One Piece is the GOAT. Everyone should watch it. It's so fucking good. That and Fire Force. What are you trying to play?
Oh, did it not come through? God damn it. Crickets.
I could go on and on for hours about anime.
Well, we're
I
not making
love
this
it.
an anime podcast. This is a conversation podcast hosted by three dudes who have no business podcast. Remember?
Yeah. But Jay, to go back to your masculinity, there are some masculine motherfuckers in anime. And I will say,
there's some handsome dudes out there.
yeah, actually, my favorite character is Zoro. He's a hunk.
Does he carve a Z into the wall with his sword?
No, he has 3 swords. He puts one in his mouth.
Crickets again. Cool.
If the world could see my face right now, then the face that I'm making to withhold a dick joke.
If you watch One Piece, you would understand.
I don't know. I think it was just beaten into me that I can't watch this because it's not cool. And I'm not going to sit here and tout myself as the coolest motherfucker in the room. But I don't see myself getting into it. And also, to the point that you were making, it is so fucking overwhelming to jump into something that is 1,000,000 episodes long, and it's going to take me until I'm 45 to get through to this shit.
And I will say, the anime kids in school weren't helping the cause.
No.
You see these these stupid motherfuckers are running down the hall with their arms in the back, doing the Naruto run. Like, stop being fucking weird about it. Just be a normal person. But yeah, no, anime should not be viewed as taboo or nerd. I mean, it is kind of nerdy sometimes, but I'm telling you, there is something out there for literally everyone.
But the problem is when your biggest fan base showers once a month, and I will say that corner I was in where I found the manga did not smell swell.
Yeah, there is that stereotype.
I don't think it's a stereotype if it's true.
Not everyone in that fandom. I shower more than once a month.
More than once a week?
Let's not push it.
Well, speaking of people living in their basement, what is something that happens in porn that also happens in real life? My answer for this one is I too will fumble around underneath the sink in the plumbing, pretending like I know what I'm doing. Bet you didn't think I was going to answer it that way, did you?
Not even close.
Fucking throwaway question.
I have not gotten one pizza that had extra meat on it. That never happens.
I mean, yeah, usually it's some sort of awkward interaction with the pizza guy. I guess that happens in real life. And in my case, sometimes they'll cry in the middle of your driveway.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can't really think of. Yeah, the plumbing. I've been pulled over, and the cop has not had his way with me. So that doesn't usually happen either.
I mean, what size are the clothes dryers people are getting stuck in? Because
I think they're getting stuck on purpose because I really think they could get out.
Well, I have the perfect line if I ever get pulled over again, which I'm more than likely is going to happen eventually. But when they ask me, do you know why I pulled you over? My answer immediately is going to be, I'm guessing it's not for my good looks.
I usually say, why did you forget already?
You say that to the cop that's having a bad day. You're fucked.
Well, I mean, the way video recording works these days, maybe I retire early.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You're just gonna say you're a sovereign citizen, and it gets you out of anything.
Yeah, some kind of free inhabitant, right? They just say, "Oh, never mind, crime all you want."
I'm not driving. I'm traveling.
Those there are not very many piss me off on the internet more than those videos.
I feel like every cop should have a civilian riding with them who they can just say, you can go ahead and smack the fucking shit out of this person. No backlash.
I'm going to turn my camera off real quick.
There are just some people that need to get the fucking shit beat out of them for being so stupid and so entitled.
Exactly. It's the entitlement that pisses me off to no end. Yeah, we all fucking pay taxes. We all have to take a test to fucking get our license. We all have to register to drive our cars. We're playing by the rules. What the fuck makes you any different? Now, granted, I will sit here and argue at the same time that the fact that we have to pay to travel on the roads that we already pay taxes for, that's bullshit.
Big time. Fuck the government on that.
Yeah.
Big time.
But we play by the fucking rules. Do it the right way.
Yeah. And everyone just thinks that they're smarter and they've, figured out the system.
They haven't. And every single one of those that gets brought into court, the only way it gets thrown out is if the cop doesn't show up. Every single, I would wager a bet that every single one that the cop shows up, that there's some sort of repercussion for their actions. I think we sent Jay into a coma who started talking about taxing again.
Yeah, I kind of had a mini stroke. Sorry, guys.
You're stroking it over here?
No, I'm not into anime.
Can recommend one.
All right. One last question, then we'll get into the Craigslist catastrophe. I got a would you rather. Would you rather share a twin-size bed with Rob Gronkowski or 16 loose ferrets?
Rob Gronkowski.
16 loose ferrets.
Rob Gronkowski. I feel like I could eventually reason with that big oaf of a man to fucking scoot over. There's no reasoning with ferrets.
It's a twin-size bed, though, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess I could sleep on top of him.
Also, if I was sharing a bed with Rob Gronkowski, my wife would be so jealous.
You'd have to be on top of him. There's no other real estate with a guy that big and a bed that small.
I mean, I'm not a particularly small individual. My wife and I, my now wife, and I managed to share a bed while we were in college. Sinners.
Before marriage?
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So I said sinners. I'm going to hell, man.
Probably held hands and everything.
Yeah, and like I said, you can't reason with 16 loose ferrets, and they are fucking mischievous and constantly moving and full of energy. Yeah. As much as I love ferrets, I just don't want to own one.
Ferrets smell so bad.
But I was thinking maybe they'd get tired, curl up, fall asleep, leave you alone. At least they're not taking up Gronkowski-sized room.
But I have 2 cats that are borderline fucking feral, and I can barely tolerate them. We have to shut them out of the bedroom because they're fucking nuisances. So I can't imagine multiplying that by fucking 8.
Yeah, ferrets they're cool to look at, not to have though. My dad had one, or his girlfriend at the time had one. And it fucking smelled so bad.
Yeah, they're not a particularly well. The animal themselves are pretty clean, but yeah, they just fucking stink. Same with turtles, in my opinion. This week's Craigslist catastrophe is once again from the Wanalancet region in Stowe, Vermont, somewhere there. I'm seeing Boston Post Road East, so I'm guessing Stowe, Mass. Titled, "Thanks to the female employee my age. In the store that put her soft hand on my neck and gently stroked it. Think she was trying to sell me something. We were both 60 plus, and I will come back again hoping for you to caress my neck again." This is John.
This is D-Money.
Yeah, Jay's leaving too.
What store do you think it was?
Definitely Trader Joe's.
Absolutely a convenience store.
Those organic Gmods are freaky.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.
Fuck the government.